distance. On the edge of an ancient volcanic shore, every rising tide awakens a hidden world. Beneath each centimeter of rock is felt. The octopus never rushes, blending perfectly. Above, the tern's sharp eyes track every move. The decisive moment lasts less than a second. A precise strike brings reward. Splashing water signals another predator from above. The first dive is incredibly fast, yet underwater, the octopus reacts just as quickly. A meal thought won now truly begins.
Intelligence exists beyond vertebrates. The octopus changes tactics, protecting its prize. The tern calculates its next dive. A battle of wits.
The second dive is more precise. Both predators touch their target briefly. But the octopus's speed of reflex denies the tern. When strength fails, the octopus uses ink, not to attack, but to obscure. This natural smoke grants precious seconds to retreat.
Even near safety, the octopus stays vigilant. A brief struggle from the fish is enough for the aerial hunter to relocate.
Speed is not always the greatest advantage. In the restless rhythm of the tide, patience often decides the outcome long before either hunter makes its next move. Ancient lava flows shape this underwater maze. Without a rigid skeleton, the octopus uses every crevice, an unmatched advantage. A secret path leads the octopus to safer waters, yet its rival won't give up. The tern watches patiently for a final chance. This is the tern's clearest chance. Just centimeters away, the prize almost changes hands. No hard shell, no superior speed. The octopus survives by becoming part of the landscape itself. Not every hunt ends in success. Sometimes, patience and terrain determine the fate of a meal. The brief confrontation ends, but survival continues. Today, the octopus wins. Tomorrow, the tide doesn't just rise, it opens a new world. Sealed paths reconnect. With the water, ocean life fills every island crevice. As the tide rises, the island awakens. Hidden creatures emerge from rocks. No one leads. The tide brings more than one species. It brings the whole ocean. Fish, jellyfish, tiny creatures now fill this once quiet world. Hidden during low tide, spiny lobsters emerge. Their long antennae sense water changes before leaving shelter to forage.
Not all predators need speed. Stingrays glide silently above the seabed. Only fine sand trails reveal their hidden journey.
Seen from above, the island breathes with the tide. Each rising surge reconnects hidden channels, carrying life quietly across the volcanic coast. Not all ocean movements are hunts. Most of the time, creatures simply adapt to the minute-by-minute changing currents. From high cliffs, the sea is a changing canvas. Fish, birds, and waves all merge into the tide's rhythm. The tide brings more than water. Food sense, current shifts, signals the octopus senses. After hiding, it knows the world has changed. The ocean is crowded now. But among hundreds of creatures, the octopus is unhurried. Each step calculated to blend in. As water rises, the underwater forest moves. Giant kelp sways with the tide, creating shelter for hundreds of tiny creatures. Volcanic rock crevices are never empty. Each shadow hides a creature, awaiting the tide to bring feeding opportunities.
Over volcanic sand, the stingray makes no sound. Only fine sand trails reveal its silent journey across the seabed.
At peak high tide, bay and ocean merge. Millions of liters of water bring life, moving the island with one rhythm. Fish don't move as an army. Each individual makes its own choices. From these, vast silver rivers of the ocean form.
Hiding isn't stillness. For the octopus, camouflage is continuous movement.
Unlike many predators, the octopus rarely chases. It lets prey enter the optimal striking distance, conserving precious energy.
The tide brings more than water. It awakens the reef. Crustaceans emerge from basalt cracks to seize precious feeding hours. For the octopus, patience is a hunting tactic. No need to chase. Blending with rock, time does the rest. Even a subtle tidal shift moves the entire reef. Each species responds uniquely, creating a complex yet natural rhythm.
In the octopus's world, patience conserves more energy than speed. Every movement is measured, and every opportunity is earned.
The decisive moment lasts less than a heartbeat. Hidden beneath the volcanic stone, patience quietly becomes survival. At the air-ocean boundary, two worlds coexist. Eyes search from above. But not all hunts begin with chaos. Sometimes, a rippleless dive is enough to change a fish's fate. For the reef, each hunt is a brief moment. As one prey vanishes, hundreds of others continue life under the turning tide. As the sun lowers, the coastline quiets. Yet beneath, life's rhythm continues. Between tides, a brief balance appears. For a short time, the sea seems almost still, in quiet suspension. The tide never stands still. Before we notice, the sea returns, carrying countless lives back to the open ocean. As the tide retreats, every creature responds. Some follow the current, others seek shelter where water still offers safety. From above, the lagoon is a small coast part. Yet within, countless lives follow one tide's rhythm. For the octopus, another tide passes. Its story, a single thread woven into the greater tapestry of the living sea. As daylight fades, the reef shifts. One community gives way as the tide continues its endless journey. From the ocean, the island seems isolated. Yet one tide supports countless lives, each following an ancient rhythm. Greatest sea moments aren't always dramatic. They are the quiet certainty that life continues long after we look away. Every wave returns to sea. Witnessed lives are moments in cycles shaping these islands. With the next tide, the story begins again.